one of our favorite segments. It's time for Crypto Showdown. So, time for the top altcoin picks for May. May is about a week away, but we want to go through and basically showcase with you three projects we've been keeping tabs on. So, the options are Cardano, ADA, Solana, and Third Chain, Rune. So, out of these three coins, we'll go through and tell you, in our opinions, what we think will do best in May. But also go to minty.com, use the code 85762890, and tell us what you think has the best upside in May. So, Bill, in your opinion, what do you think will have the best month in May?
Okay, well, if you hear me out there, the answer is pretty simple. I think it's Solana. These guys are serious. We've had internal talks about this. They bought the company is the REN token. Okay, I'm going to try to pull up a chart here, but a lot of people, there's a lot of talk about an Ethereum replacement. It seems to be the 2021 talk of the year. Okay, and everybody has talked about everything but Solana. Let's say the market keeps going this, meaning, we have like a 2 to 3 day dip in Bitcoin. There's kind of a margin call or it ends soon. I don't see any reason why Solana can't go to 70, okay, or higher. Breakouts like Cardano and Polkadot have been absolute freight trains once they got started. And it looks like Solana is about to do exactly the same thing. So once the decline in the Bitcoins end, once the margin calls are done, the bid may switch into ETH and Solana, and I would not be shocked if that was the two-horse race.
All right, thank you, Bill. Forrest, how about you? What do you think has the most upside in May?
I agree with Bill. Solana, everything I've been reading about it, it's potentially providing the same niche value as Binance Smart Chain, but it's more decentralized. So you've got Solana kind of stuck in the middle of Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum in the sense that from what I've been reading, Solana is not as decentralized as Ethereum because the cost to run a Solana node is rather expensive, which means that only certain people can have the access to capital to start a Solana node, which reduces how decentralized Solana really is. Then on the other end, you've got Binance Smart Chain, which is really not decentralized at all. It's pretty much run by Binance. So the reason Binance Smart Chain blew up, or BNB token blew up, was because it was able to saw a lot of development on chain, right? A lot of decentralized applications were built on Binance Smart Chain, but then it had way lower gas fees. So now we've got a third contender coming in, Solana, that has ultra low gas fees, and it's also starting to explode with development. I believe there's already 6 or 7 decentralized applications with tokens that are trading on Solana, and I keep seeing more and more projects, Solana projects, pop up. So while I personally feel like I've missed the boat on Solana, I don't own any Solana, and I don't particularly want to buy any at its all-time high at $50. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes it's a number 13 or 14 coin right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks into the top 7 or 8, or maybe even the top 5 based on the development that I'm seeing on it. My personal plan for getting involved in Solana is I'm going to buy a couple Solana and start providing some liquidity on these different decentralized applications, participating, and hope for later on down the road potentially getting some airdrops. That's my plan for getting involved in the ecosystem. But as far as May goes, I mean, Solana's been crushing it so far. I think it's, like Bill said, they mean business.
All right, thank you, Forrest. So I would like to go through and see what the visual trends indicators say. So if we go to Solana, the high frequency, I think we have to use high frequency because we're basically looking at just May, right? And for those who are new, high frequency versus low frequency just means the how much it trades, right? High frequency is able to react a lot quicker to movements in the market, and basically it trades a lot more. Low frequency trades a lot less, so it typically has a lag. That's better. So that's better for hodlers. So Solana is still bullish. So if we go back, it's been bullish since $1.08, and right now it's at almost $50. Right. So that's what, a 25x. So the trends indicator has done a great job with that. If we go to Cardano, ADA, the high frequency indicator turned bearish on Cardano. Basically at $1.15, it's been bullish since 10 cents. So it's basically saying in May it's not too optimistic. If we go to Thorchain, this is still bullish. This turned bullish at 592. So pretty much just looking at this, I would have to pick Solana or Thorchain. Now, one thing I would like to share, if you go to DeFi Llama, this is a dashboard kind of like DeFi Pulse, but a lot better because they look at all chains, right? So if we go here and just look at Solana, in the last, let's actually do last 1 month, right? So total value locked has gone from 135 million all the way to almost a billion. So I think in terms of narratives, there's lots of interest and lots of movement going to that blockchain. So I think if we're trying to go into May, I think they definitely do have lots of momentum going into May. So I'd likely pick that as well. Even though it's already been up, I think there's still lots of upside. Okay, so let's see what the audience has voted. Cardano. Wow. Lots of Cardano fans here. What do you guys think, Bill and Forrest?
I like Cardano. I like Cardano. I just I think we're waiting for Cardano native assets to be developed, and I'm not familiar enough with Cardano's roadmap to speak on that. I don't know exactly when that'll be, but I don't think it's in May. I could be wrong. I'll double check on that.
All right, Bill, what do you think about the winner?
Well, people have made money in Cardano, right? I mean, when something goes from 10 cents to $1.50, you're not going to shake somebody's belief in it with great statistics from another blockchain, right? I mean, they've made bank. From an analytical point of view, it's time to take your money. But, you know, if you're like sitting over here and there's a giant pile of money and it's in a big box that's Cardano, it's tough not to like it. So I understand where people are coming from.
All right, so people are saying there's some news coming up on the 29th of May for Cardano, it seems like. Okay, definitely going to have to look into that. All right, so let's now segue to the next segment.
Tokenmetrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.